Zarandani, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. In today's video, I unfortunately am going to be canceling author tips. I know that a lot of you guys are going to be upset about this, because this is a very fun series, and it's kind of weird to be ending it when we just recently started it. But we are not actually ending it, but rather we are going to be moving it to a second channel. Now, this channel has not had much content yet, and it probably won't have content for a few weeks due to the fact that I have to re-record everything, edit a few things, and stuff like that. But over the next few weeks, we will be adding content over to this channel, which is what will be getting both book culture and author tips. And it's kind of interesting that I'm actually going to be moving everything over there. So this is my official Intrepid Books channel, which is going to include my actual name. So, for those of you who aren't aware, my actual name is Zephram. So, there's that. But I have to go by that, considering the fact that it's on my author page for my book. So, yeah. And that's going to be where we're going to be seeing a lot more content. Now, a few things to note is that there's no Twitter for this account. There's just a YouTube. And it's going to be getting more stuff before too long, but right now it's just a channel that's going to be having a lot of stuff to do with Intrepid Books. So, hopefully you guys will enjoy that channel. But for now, I am going to be telling you my final tip for this channel, and that is make friends. I know that is kind of an obvious tip, but as an author, it's probably more important than you would expect. Most authors will tell you, yeah, having friends is great and stuff, but they don't necessarily talk about how important it is to have friends, especially as an author who's just starting out. Quite simply, it's extremely hard to get someone who is willing to do artwork for you, or to edit your videos, or edit your books, especially early on when you're just starting out. Now, obviously, it's important to pay people who are actually doing work for you, but it's actually really nice to have friends, because of the fact that often friends will help you out in these hard situations. Now, make sure that that you're not using your friends. Don't just be like, hey, you're my friend, can you do this for me for free? No, don't do that. It's disgusting and awful. Do something like, hey, would you be willing to do this for me? I am in desperate need for help, and I don't really have the money right now, but it's basically an IOU. And that's kind of how it works with the whole situation of doing work with your friends. Now, obviously, in every single one of my things that I've done with my friends, I've put their information in everything that I've done with them. For example, Intrepid Books, if you actually look inside the front cover of the very first Sting's Adventures, it shows who my 2 editors were, as well as who was the name master. He's not going to be getting much credit in the future books. He is responsible for a lot of the names that came about because of what happened. Now, honestly, the reason that they're not actually going to be getting names in the future is just because of the fact that I'm the one who's going to be making the names in the future. He's just the one who created the names for the first book to basically make things seem a little less jerky. Like, believe it or not, the original name for Sting was actually going to be Zephram back when that was his original Z name, which obviously you can see the issue there. And that's an important thing to understand. And also, one of the most important things is art. As an author, we often don't think too much about the artwork, but the first thing that people are going to notice when they find your book is the cover. It's one of the biggest and most important details that people will notice. While, yes, we often say, don't judge a book by its cover, we honestly have to. One of the first things that everyone sees is the cover. And if the cover doesn't look good, then it's going to be assumed that the book is not that good. I've actually been extremely lucky with a lot of people actually complimenting me. Now, obviously, they were kind of friends, but they have complimented me on the cover for Sting's Adventures, which, unfortunately, in my opinion, it's kind of crap because, well, I did it. And the same thing goes for all of the other artwork that is within Sting's Adventures. So, yeah, obviously I need to get an artist. And hopefully I will be getting an artist before too long. So definitely some interesting things to at least think about as you're looking for people to work with. The first people that you should be recruiting are your friends. Don't necessarily turn to the internet saying like, hey, are you willing to do work for me? Like, basically for free. Because honestly, when you're starting out, it's really hard to actually pay someone to do any work for you, like I've said. And that's one of the reasons why my first book is kind of suffering, and I want to actually redo it once I actually have a decent amount of money. So definitely at least think about having friends do some work for you. Now, like I also said, do not ask them to do work for free. Give them something like an IOU for whatever it is, because honestly, it's extremely helpful when a friend is helping you. So, if you get the chance, definitely completely remember to pay them back for it, for any work that they've done in any way, shape, or form. So, hopefully you guys are understanding and don't take this video the wrong way. But anyways, guys, like I said, this is going to be the last author tip on this channel. Definitely go down into the description below to check out all of my links down there. And tomorrow we are returning to the theories, and it's going to be a fun week. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Remember, fan theory review is tomorrow. So definitely look forward to that. Leave your theories down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And of course, if you are new, please subscribe and ring that notification bell. And if you want to help out the channel even more, go down into the description below and click on any of the links down there. And hopefully that will help you guys out. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. But on.